And if I could ask you one question. My name is Lukadowski of WeAreChange. I would love to ask you, what do you think about the kind of rigged system that many people here are complaining about at the DNC? A lot of voter rigging, people are saying. What's your official thoughts on what's happening with Bernie supporters and everything here?
I'm not sure that I understand the nuance of the question, because when you said rigged system, I was thinking of Senator Warren's powerful speech last night. You know what? It's a perfect segue into talking about Bernie, because I believe he had a wonderful reception last night that he richly deserves, and I totally understand his supporters and their passion and their disappointment. And that's what unity is about. Doesn't necessarily mean we all agree, but we all participate. And hopefully now Bernie supporters will... I believe in grief and I believe in disappointment, and it's a process that can't be rushed and hurried. And I believe in giving people as much space and time as they need, and no one's grief process looks like another's. And I also think about what it's going to be like the day after the election. So, for example, I work with UNFPA, and recently when we were at Congress trying to speak to Republican members, they literally wouldn't even let UNFPA in the door of their offices. And that's only going to be worse if we have a Republican president. And so the disappointment needs to be tempered with an eventual hunker down, do what's right for now, and keep fighting. Yeah. And I really do honor and respect Bernie's supporters, and I think that their voice last night was a beautiful chorus.
Yeah. Will you be supporting Hillary, and what do you think about Hillary?
Absolutely. I think she's brilliant. I think she's qualified. For me, I go back to how she was raised and her mother's hardships and being taken care of by a grandmother. And her first work was with the Children's Defense Fund. She is so articulate on early childhood development and the neuroanatomy of brain development and the number of words a kid is exposed to, and intergenerational trauma and grief, and how all of that impedes and impairs girls and boys from achieving their full potential. And she knows that it has to start with that. And, to have a head of state and commander-in-chief know that, I think is an incredible leap for all of society. So thank you for your time. I want to march.
One last question. Do the scandals bother you? Because she openly defended a rapist, got him off on time served when she knew he was guilty. She also destabilized Libya and turned it into an ISIS hotbed. She supported rebels inside of Syria that ultimately became ISIS, gave them weapons, and caused a lot of geopolitical and also havoc also on Honduras with the coup d'etat that she supported that had LGBT activists killed in the streets. Do any of those controversies make you wonder for your support for Hillary?
I understand and appreciate what you're saying. Some of it is information with which I'm familiar. Some of it is information with which I explicitly disagree and have no cause to. For example, the alleged getting off a rapist. I think that's a farce that has been disproven by the correct documents and reading and listening to them. The other stuff, I get you. That's how I was sensitized. It was Central America and the CIA's participation in supporting dictators that radicalized me as a student. And I'm not going to say something blithe like no candidate is perfect, no one person is going to have an unblemished record. I'm not going to agree with everything. It's a very imperfect world. It is a rigged system. And let's just keep fighting. I was recently in Jordan with Syrian refugees. I've just been in eastern Ukraine in the war zone. I'm on my way to Colombia next week. Hopefully the peace treaty will be signed and 50 years of conflict will stop. So I'm in it with you. I get it.
Just listen to the audio tapes, because Hillary Clinton did an audio tape where she knew he was guilty. She said she never trusted polygraph tests after he did a polygraph test, and how she was able to get him off on just stipulations that didn't really matter. And she knew he was guilty, and this person got away when was supposed to serve 30 years because of her as a lawyer. So if you get a chance, look that up. But thank you for your time. Any other thing you want to say?
What's your name?
Lukadowski of WeAreChange.org.
I really appreciate your time and the fact you want to visit with me.
I appreciate you. Thank you for your patience and your time. Thank you.